Thanks so much for playing the Great Temple Trivia Challenge of 2020. For the next 15 minutes, we're going to have some fun. Everyone can play, and here's how it's going to work. I'll ask you 20 trivia questions in total, broken down across 5 different categories. The first will be trivia questions about New Jersey, then movies, music, and TV. Then famous brands, sports, and Jewish life. You'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. All you have to do is whoever gets the most answers correct will be crowned the Great Temple Trivia Champion. It's that easy. We'll announce the winner soon, so here we go. Our first category is New Jersey trivia. So let's take a trip down the Jersey Shore. Question number 1. The world's most popular board game was invented in Atlantic City, New Jersey in 1935 during the Great Depression. The game features real estate properties based on different street names in Atlantic City. Here are some images from the game. You've got luxury tax, waterworks, electric company, and a poor tax. So question number 1, what was the name of this iconic game? Question number 2. Atlantic City was also the site of America's most famous boardwalk, and families came from all over the world to shop in the stores, see the shows, eat the food, and go on all the amusement park rides. Now today, aside from Atlantic City, the Jersey Shore has 4 amazing boardwalks filled with all kinds of stores, foods, and lots of rides. So question number 2. What are the names of the 4 New Jersey cities where these 4 amazing boardwalks are located? Okay, question number 3. I am pleased to introduce you to the Jersey Shore's most famous clown, Tilly the Clown. This larger-than-life face was designed by artist George Tilliou and first showed up in 1954 on the side of a building called Palace Amusements in this historic Jersey Shore town. Tilly was also a huge influence on the music of the boss, Bruce Springsteen, who started his career in this same town. Question number 3. What is the name of the Jersey Shore town that was home to Tilly the Clown? Question number 4. One of the great candies of the world are M&Ms. Chocolate M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, they come in all sorts of colors, and each one has its own funny personality. And the best part is, M&Ms are made right here in New Jersey. So, question number 4. What is the name of the New Jersey company that makes M&Ms, and where in New Jersey are they located? That completes category 1. Let's move on to category 2. It's time for category 2. So let's grab some popcorn and head to the movies. The year was 1976, America's bicentennial, and the place, the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This boxing movie was about an underdog fighter that inspired a generation, and it won the Academy Award for Best Movie of the Year in 1976. Here is the iconic photo. So question number 5. What is the first and last name of this character? Question number 6. Marvel Comics created some of the greatest superheroes of all time. Spider-Man, the Hulk, Captain America. But it was this character in their very first movie in 2008 that launched Marvel into the stratosphere. The character inside this suit was played by Robert Downey Jr. as scientist Tony Stark. Question number 6. What is the name of this Marvel superhero? Question number 7. The birth of rock and roll took place in the 1950s in this legendary music studio, Sun Studios, in Memphis, Tennessee. Sun Studios launched the individual careers of 4 rock and roll icons who later became known as the $1 Million Quartet. Question number 7. Can you name any 2 of these 4 rock and roll icons from Sun Studios? And question number 8. On ABC TV in the late 1970s, Tuesday nights belonged to Happy Days. This sitcom featured 3 high school friends, Richie, Potsy, and Ralph, growing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And of course, there was this character, the coolest guy in town, Arthur Fonzarelli, otherwise known as the Fonz. Question number 8. What is the name of the Jewish actor who played the Fonz? That wraps up category number 2. Let's move to category number 3. Welcome to category number 3. It's time for some corporate sponsorships and famous brands. Question number 9. You know, it's pretty hot out there. How about a cold drink? Here, have a Coke. The original Coca-Cola was created in this bottle and invented in Atlanta, Georgia in 1886. The taste was so unique that the secret formula was kept in a vault under lock and key, and no one single person had access to it. And through the years, there have always been rumors that the original formula contained the secret ingredient, cocaine. So, question number 9, true or false? Does a bottle of Coca-Cola today contain any level of cocaine? Question number 10. The Ford Mustang. The pony car designed by Detroit legend Lee Iacocca. The Dodge Viper, the most powerful engine ever put into a domestic production vehicle. But before there was the Mustang and the Viper, there was this classic American sports car, created in 1953 by Chevrolet. And today, an original of this car could be worth as much as $1 million at auction. So, question number 10. What is the name of this classic sports car? Okay, we're moving on. Brand images and corporate logos are all around us. On an average day, each of us are bombarded with more than 5,000 advertisements online, Facebook, in stores, magazines, billboards, in the mail. But a great image an amazing logo, tagline, or a catchy slogan is so incredibly memorable. So the next two questions will demonstrate the power of amazing brand advertisements. Here's a great item. The stagecoach. This stagecoach is the symbol of one of the biggest banks in America. So question number 11. What is the name of the bank associated with this stagecoach? And question number 12. Here's a very memorable slogan. The quicker picker-upper. The quicker picker-upper. Question number 12. What is the name of the product that is called the quicker picker-upper? That completes category 3 of our trivia challenge. Let's move to category number 4. Welcome to category number 4 on the topic of sports. Question number 13. Mets fans across the world are mourning the loss of an immortal, the franchise Mr. Met, Tom Seaver. Tom Terrific was Rookie of the Year in 1967, won 3 Cy Young Awards, won more than 300 games, recorded more than 3,000 strikeouts, and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Seaver was larger-than-life Mr. Met and took the Mets to the promised land in winning their first World Series. So question number 13. In what year did the Mets, on the back of number 41, Mr. Met, Tom Seaver, win their first World Series? Question number 14. Let's head across town to the Bronx. I'm going to play for you now one of the most famous and exciting home run calls of all time. So listen to this call, and can you name the announcer? Here we go. So question number 14. Who has that golden voice? In other words, who is the voice of the Yankees? Question number 15. The year was 1994. The sport, ice hockey. After a 54-year drought, the New York Rangers finally win the Stanley Cup, all because of one player, the captain, nicknamed the Messiah, because he personally guaranteed the Stanley Cup victory. So here's the picture of the Messiah. Question number 15. What is the name of this all-time great New York Rangers captain hoisting up the Stanley Cup trophy? Question number 16. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Muhammad Ali, the greatest 3-time world heavyweight champion. One of his most famous fights took place in 1973 in Zaire and was dubbed the Rumble in the Jungle. Ali came in as a heavy underdog against this undefeated champion and then unleashed a blinding series of crunching punches to win by knockout. So question number 16. What is the name of the boxer on the receiving end of this Muhammad Ali knockout punch. And that completes Category 4. Let's move on to our final Category 5. Welcome to our final trivia category number 5. And with the High Holy Days just around the corner, let's talk about Jewish life. Manischewitz wine. Man, oh Manischewitz. Sweeter than life itself. It comes in a variety of flavors: blackberry, heavy Malaga, and my personal favorite, Concord grape. It's been a part of Jewish life for more than 130 years, filling millions and millions of holiday Seder glasses around the world since 1888. Did you know that Manischewitz wine was produced right here in New Jersey, in Jersey City, from 1932 through 2006? And then in 2006, it moved to another northern New Jersey city where it stayed through 2017. So, question number 17. What is the name of the New Jersey city that was home to the world famous Manischewitz wine from 2006 through 2017? Question number 18. While we're on the topic of great Jewish foods, what could possibly go better with a corned beef sandwich than a Dr. Brown's cream soda? Everything tastes better with Dr. Brown's pastrami, tongue, stuffed derma, a knish. Dr. Brown's was invented in 1869 and actually started as a celery tonic called Celeray, which had special medical properties to help calm the nerves. But for decades, many have wondered, was Dr. Brown's actually invented by a real Dr. Brown? So, question number 18, true or false? Dr. Brown's soda was invented by an actual doctor named Brown. Question number 19. So many famous celebrities are Jewish, and it's always to find out which ones are members of the tribe. So I'm going to name 4 famous celebrities, and of them, 3 are Jewish. But question number 19, you have to identify which one of these 4 celebrities is not Jewish. Number 1, the creator of Marvel Comics, Stan Lee. Number 2, producer, writer, and director from the Bronx, Gary Marshall. Number 3, the world's highest paid actress, Scarlett Johansson. And number 4, the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Which one of those 4 are not Jewish? And our final question. With Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur just around the corner, I want to wish you and your family a very happy, healthy, and sweet New Year. So here's the final question of our 2020 Trivia Challenge. When we celebrate the New Year on Rosh Hashanah, what is the number of the new Jewish year we will be celebrating? Thank you again for playing. Until then, be well, stay safe, l'chaim.